All right, good morning, AJT fam. We are going to recap our morning. It has been crazy. Um, for me, it's been crazy. It's been frustrating. It's been wild. For some of y'all, it's been amazing. I mean, we've experienced our whole range of emotions. But one thing that really prevents all traders from growing is fear. It's that little voice of fear. And if you can't silence it, God, it's gonna hurt your growth. I can tell you from experience that nothing, absolutely nothing, makes fear completely disappear. You don't want it to completely disappear. All right? But not even winning trades will make that voice of fear disappear. As a matter of fact, it can actually make fear grow. What it does is it creates larger and unrealistic expectations, and you're going to fear failure more. Okay, now that you tasted a little bit of success, you fear losing it. And you don't understand that you go through a losing streak, if or whatever, it's part of what this whole process is. So you shouldn't fear that. And there are things that I'm trying to teach you, especially in this in the trader mindset program, about how to deal with this. And we talked about confidence a couple weeks ago, and even more than confidence. And you're gonna see, the last session that we do is good. We're gonna talk about turning confidence into conviction. You have to build confidence first, but then you've got to have conviction. And conviction is what allows me to silence that voice of fear. It's what allows me to stay in trades. And because I'm reading the chart and I have conviction that the technicals are going to play out. Now, will it play out all the time? No. There's no guarantee. But I do have conviction that it's going to play out more times than not. And if you're one of those people that are just sitting and waiting for, one of my opening range breakouts not to work, and you say, see, I told you, you don't have the right mindset. You have got to change your mindset. Because no strategy works all the time. You cannot sit here and try to pick and choose stocks that actually set up and trigger an entry, trying to, just like guessing a coin flip. You can't do it. All right, so work with me in the trader mindset program. We're almost done. I'm going to start a new one here in a couple weeks. We're almost done with this one. You can go back and watch all of the videos, all of the PDFs you've got, and see how this is all developing into building your confidence, helping you understand all of these emotions, how to understand how to build confidence. And you're going to see how it actually helps you working through some of the fears that you have. It's all a process. That's why it took, a couple months to go through the whole program. It takes time. And some of you, we meet, you took advantage of the one-on-one sessions, and we met. And we're working on that. But the main thing is we want to silence our fear, that voice of fear in us. And once we do, our trading will take off. All right, so I don't want to end the show. So, ZS, this was our earnings trade yesterday. So I want to start here because it picks up this morning. Now, when I came back, I had missed the announcement, and this thing had run up, put in the top. Now, we could have used the top of the body and got a nice little trade out of this, But by the time I got to the computer, we'd already kind of made the move. So I'm like, man, this thing is stuck inside here. It's not really doing anything. And right when I'm getting ready to, log out, I'm calling it a day, this starts to wash out. ZS starts washing out. So once we took out the low of the announcement candle and we got under the 100, I was like, man, this is it. And actually my first entry was here, and that was my second entry because it bounced back and I was able to get the rest here. And then the first target right down to red to green, always gonna put my target here. I would have taken some off here if it bounced, but we got some. It bounced, came back, got back in, added to this short, and it didn't get below the 200 anymore. But we were holding resistance throughout aftermarket. We weren't pushing up. So that helped me determine, hey, I want to keep this. Okay, I want to keep this overnight, and we want to trade this, take, profit this morning. And that's what you see here. That's what you see here. First profit target, second profit target, third profit target. Didn't quite get down to 153, and this was the last piece I took off. Now, I didn't take it on the 5-minute opening range breakout. Here's where you would have had to take it once it took out the pre-market high. But it would have been too close to red to green. I wouldn't have wanted to take it because the profit target, the first profit target, would have been too close. But now we're stuck in the channel, intraday channel. It's not really going anywhere, not really doing anything. But locked in some pretty good profit to add to what we got last night. So it turned out to be a pretty good trade. Pretty good to start the morning off. Then came ROKU. And ROKU turned out to be a crap trade. Yeah, I held this a little bit longer than I should have, but I made a conscious decision to do it. It wasn't greed or anything like that. I was really anticipating holding this most of the day anyway. So I'm like, hey, this is all day hold. I need to use the all day hold rules. And so doing that, this wasn't wrong. But if I was just holding it as a regular day trade, it would, it would have been wrong to hold it this long. So you got to take it, look at this into the context that I decided to trade this, or that I was looking to trade it out of the gate. Now, I flipped it short, was looking for it to come down and test 100. We could lose the 100. I'm looking for this to pull all the way back, because we couldn't hold up here. And we're working good. We get to 89.50 and it won't even come back and test 89.50 again. I was looking for it to come down and get to the 100. Hadn't even done that. It's just fighting back and trading sideways right here on the damn linear regression channel. So what does that tell me? Nothing but algos. Nothing but automated trading systems trading off the linear regression channel. It's what they do. But this is still in play. We're still under resistance. There's still a chance that we could get a quick wash down here where I can grab some profit and, make back at least half of this on the first trade. And if it works, I'll make back what I lost and then some on the first trade. But this just has to work out. So we're still waiting for it to get itself squared away. Another trade that's frustrating, Tesla. Okay, really nice opening range trade here. Here's the um, here's the opening 5-minute opening range low. Really nice opening range low trade. Got a couple profit targets. It bounced. Got back in or added to this profit target. Profit target bounced. Took it off. Then got back in once we made this low. And this is the stupid trade that's driving me insane right now. So if we confirm back over this level, the trade technically is dead. You can see we made, on this bounce, we made a lower high, but we made a higher low. But right now, we're making a higher high. If we pull back and make a higher low, this trade is dead. We're starting, the wind is starting to change direction here. So it's something that we've got to keep our heads around. Like, I don't want to sit here and give back everything that I made. And if I stick to my risk, I won't. I'll still be in good shape. But the big winner today, and a lot of you guys here in the community nailed this. And I love it. I love it when you guys nail stuff. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So the opening range breakdown, if you traded it with conviction, the way I'm teaching you to trade these stocks, not scared. If you're trading scared, and most people teach you to trade scared, if you trade scared, you're not going to make any money in the market. If there's nothing else, I can guarantee you that. You cannot trade scared. You've got to have conviction. You got to have confidence first that's going to develop into the conviction you need to make money in the market. That's what it's all about. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys every day. That's what you can learn in the trader mindset. If you didn't take it serious the first time, or things kind of got glossed over, you might have to take the second evolution. But whatever you do, take it seriously. Because you're going to have to silence those voices of fear that's in your head. That's your fear of losing money. You got to silence that. Your fear of losing money, the fear of being wrong. Who cares if the trade doesn't work out? You're not wrong. You're only wrong if you made an error. If you didn't make an error, you're not wrong. So don't look at it that way. If ROKU doesn't sell off, I'm not wrong. I didn't make an error. I traded it based on the level, this 50 day. I traded it based on that. We're still below the 50. The 50 period moving average. Still below the 50. I'm not wrong. If it goes back and I take it off, I'm not wrong. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. Okay, you guys look at it that way. Gain confidence in your ability to execute. And with that confidence comes conviction. So I'm going to leave it with you right there today. Let's have a great rest of the day. I don't see any earnings for this afternoon right just yet. I doubt if we're going to have any. But if we do, we'll look at that and see what we can do with it. But if not, this is when the market is choppy. It usually chops sideways. It just doesn't give you a good opportunity to make money. Not using our strategies anyway. We look for stocks that are going to make big moves. So take a chill pill, go to lunch, take a break, and come back refreshed, and look at the market with an objective mind.